Everyone is navigating something hard. We all experience pain, heartbreak, and obstacles. But what if those things were actually the ingredients we needed to deepen our faith and take us higher? We beg God to turn on the light and give us the answers, but we forget that faith grows in the dark. Be encouraged today. The hard thing you're facing doesn't have to destroy you. God can use it to develop you.
People struggle with significant mental health problems. They are at higher risks of having physical problems.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. It was grace that taught my heart to feel, and grace my fears relieve. How precious did thy grace appear the hour I first believed. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior, has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy raised unending love, amazing grace. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior, has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy rained, unending love, amazing grace. Unending love, amazing grace.
Taking care of our physical health can impact our mental health through it makes it better and easier for us to be able to cope with whatever mental challenges we have, because if you're physically tired and mentally tired as well, it makes it harder for you to take care of your mental well-being.
Amazing grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
So I I want to share this from experience. So the interesting thing I learned is that when I've had significant lows, one of the things that fixes it most effectively and quickest is actually a workout. So for me, I can see a very clear connection between whether I'm working out. So I try to jog regularly. I love football. I play football often. I try to play at least twice a week and work out 3 to 4 times a week. So there's literally a time where I remember like I was really struggling. I was down. I was discouraged. I was sad. I was depressed. And I hadn't been on a jog for some time. And I just sort of forced myself. And the reality is, at that moment, the last thing you do is you feel like doing is exerting yourself. You're like, you feel like you can't do anything. You're demotivated. You have no energy. And what I did was I just sort of forced myself. I remember as I'm putting on my shoes, I'm praying, I'm telling God, oh God, give me strength. Because my mind is telling me I don't have the energy to do this. And, I went for a jog. At that time, I had a route that was about 6-7 kilometers. About 3/4 of the way back, I remember thinking my life has changed. Like literally everything, like I just felt better. And I know there are, medical reasons for that. There are chemicals that are released in your body when you do physical exercise. So I would say for sure, exercise has a significant impact for me personally in terms of when I've been struggling with my mental health. But I'd also say fitness as well. I have found that there's a clarity of mind I have when I am fit. When I'm fit, I have a greater clarity of mind than when I'm not fit. And there's a clear distinction. I find that distinction very clearly. So when I've been working out regularly, when I've been managing my diet, it translates into just a more sound mind. Like I don't know how to explain that one yet, but absolutely, definitely has an impact. And so I'd say you definitely want to work on it. Part of how you answer and meet that need for mental health wellness is by, pursuing physical health.
Oh Lord, my God, when I'm in awesome wonders, consider all the world thy hands has made. I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunders, thy power, the universe display. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Oh Lord my God, when I'm in awesome wonders, consider all the world thy hands has made. I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thou power throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art. our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And oh, we'll see how great is our God. Yeah. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And oh, we'll see how great is our God. Yeah. Say how great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And oh, we'll see how great is our God. You're the name, God. You're the name above all names. Oh, you're worthy of all praise. And my heart will sing how great is our God. You're worthy, Lord. You're the name above all names. Lord, you're worthy of all praise. And my heart will sing how great is our God. Yeah. See you, the name above all names. You are worthy of all praise. And my heart will sing how great is our God. One time, sing how great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And oh, we'll see how great is our God. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And oh, we'll see how great is our God.
Learned that rest and refreshment are two different things. So that then when I have time off, when I've taken leave from work, or when I take Mondays off, I'm in ministry, Monday is my day off because we work through the weekend. I realize that when I seek to rest, I can spend the day. I love to read novels. I'll read a novel. I can watch a TV show. It's entertaining. It switches off my mind. It helps me slow down. But I realize it doesn't refresh me. So the thing that has helped me to prioritize, in terms of prioritizing, is I learned that the goal is not just rest. I can get rest by doing nothing, but the goal is refreshment, which is at the end of my time of rest, I want to be energized. I want to be, I want my energy to be high. I want my tank to be full, as they say. So I do several things to do that. The first thing is when I'm on leave and on my Sabbath, unless there are extenuating circumstances, I will always work out. So my workout regimen goes high or at least I try to make it go high when I'm on leave. Why? Because I'm not looking to just rest, I'm looking to refresh. On Mondays, I work out. So most Monday evenings, I'll be playing football. So physical exercise helps me refresh. The second thing that helps me refresh is a spiritual workout, if I can put it that way, so that then on my day off, when I'm on leave, I try to spend more time reading the Bible. I'll still be praying. Maybe I wouldn't do it as early in the morning as I normally do, so that I can sleep in a little bit, but I still want to pray. I spend lots of time reading the Bible, so I'll read chunks of the Bible at that time, because I want to energize spiritually as well. So that then the workout energizes me and refreshes me physically. Prayer, reading the Bible, maybe taking a personal retreat. Those things energize me spiritually as well. And then now for the physical rest, I'll do as little to no work. I want to engage only in physical things that energize me. So I talked about playing football, and then on the other side is, I'll get enough sleep at that time. I'll unplug as much as possible in terms of physical activity. I'd also talk about emotional health. So find things that energize you emotionally. So like, I'm a social person, so I try to hang out with people who energize me. That way I recharge physically, emotionally, and spiritually as well.
Some practical ways to prioritize our physical and mental wellness is through taking walks. And I find exercise is better because now it helps you clear everything going through your system, and as well sleeping well. And then taking care of your mental, I think you should talk about your problems or try and deal with them in a practical way. I feel like people have supported me through just being there for me, or when I need a shoulder to cry on, or just I need someone to make me laugh, or just someone to talk through something with, then they're there for me.
I think the first thing is to be aware and just recognize that these things are important and they're critical. So, for example, just keep an eye out, for the people around you. Are there people close to you who could be struggling? Sometimes, there are too many instances when we find that someone had a significant mental health issue. Maybe they were depressed, and only at the point, say, of maybe attempted suicide do we realize, oh my gosh, something is wrong. So the first thing I think we need to do is to be present enough to be aware. The person closest to me, how are they doing? How are you doing? If it's you, then you need to speak out and share with someone, hey, I'm going through this and I'm struggling with this. The next step from there is then to probably do these things together, so that then, for me, when I talk about, pursuing physical health together, that's always easier like working out, for example, it's always easier when you do it with a group. When we read the Bible, part of what we're doing at Mavuno this year is we are reading the Bible, through the Bible together. It's 100 times easier when you're reading together with other people who can hold you accountable. That's helpful. So I think the answer, I guess, really is community, is to pursue physical health in community, pursue emotional health in community, spiritual health in community as well.
I keep fighting voices in my head that say I'm not enough. Every single line that tells me I can never measure up. And I'm just a sum of every high and every low. I believe what you say of me. I believe, I have no doubts. I believe, yes, I believe what you say of me. I believe. Yes, I believe.